Hello everybody, welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. If you are new here, I do everything that has anything to do with alcohol, okay? Every category of alcohol. Beer, wine, seltzers, every liquor, every liqueur, everything you can think of, I actually review it. And on Sundays, I do a world-famous coffee review, all right? Now, is it hard to find my stuff? That's a lot of stuff, Harvey. No, because I have one of the most extensive and up-to-date playlists on YouTube. And if you look at that playlist, you'll see how everything's broken down so easy. You'll be astonished and amazed, and I honestly believe that. You just see everything you ever wanted to look at done. Some of those things will be your favorite. Some of those things you'll be curious about. You check it out and you let me know what you think. Every single comment, the first comment in the comment section of my videos is my comment it's pinned with a link to whatever I am reviewing, the playlist to that. So if in this case it's beers, I'll have a beer playlist. Now my beers are broken down too, but you'll see all that when you look at the thing. It's very simple, it's very easy. Why do I do it? Because I can. Because I can. Yeah. Anybody can do it, right? No! I might be the only one who can do it in the world. And I know I'm the only one who does it the way I do it, which is with half my taste buds tied behind my back, to make things fair. This is a one-stop channel. Everything you ever want to know about anything that has anything to do with alcohol and coffee, it's right here. Today, doing something fun and interesting. Good old Budweiser, right? Normal 5% ABV Budweiser. Water, barley, hops, right? And rice. I believe this doesn't have the rice in it. What is this? I'm going to compare it to the Budweiser Nitro Reserve. This is 60% nitrogen gas, 40% carbon dioxide. This is 100% carbon dioxide for the fizz, okay? A Nitro Bud. I like it, the Guinness. Now remember, it's not going to be as carbonated. So if you're used to that carbonation, this is like a lot smoother. It's kind of a cascading, tiny, small bubbles. Whole different mouthfeel. Even kind of changes the taste a little bit. So let's see the difference between the regular Budweiser and the nitrogen. Can be very interesting. Both in cans. All right. And so here is the regular, and notice the carbonation. That's what we're really going to be looking at, and the head. All right. You see it. Now, it says to do this 3 times. They're supposed to do this. All right, I'm even going to give it a little. All right. You want to get that gas throughout the. Might be overdoing it, but I don't care. We'll find out here in a second. No. You do a rough pour, what I call, and right down the middle. That's how you're supposed to do a nitro. So I think I shook it right. Just like that. Now, I don't know if you can. Look at those tiny bubbles infused. Not like the usual where they kind of, come up from the bottom. These are just like infused in the whole thing, right? You see it. And notice the beer is a hell of a lot darker. It's the same beer. It's from the malt. So it's going to taste different, obviously. So what one's better? What one's better? Both Budweisers. Both 5% ABV. Well, let's try the good old usual. Mortal sin, I didn't smell it first. This one smells a lot. Now, richer is a odd term. I guess what I mean is the flavor is more pronounced. There's more flavors. There's more things going on that hits the nose as opposed to a milder flavor of this, where you get a little bit of the yeast, and here you're actually getting some malt. It smells a lot better, actually. Now let's give it the, you know, we've all had Budweisers, right? You know, I'll tell you something about these big companies. They do something that's really hard to do, and that is they do consistency. A lot of macro or microbrewers, every batch is different of the same type of beer. What they call different styles, it varies between. So consistency is extremely hard to do, and it's what the big boys do best. So they get kudos for that. All right, and I was pounding them. That being said, if you do drink good and bad craft beer is crap, and now you paid a lot for it, and I get a lot of them. I go out to a new place and I try, you know, as many as I can, and some of them are not good. I went to a place the other night and had two, for example, and you know they're usually, and then frankly I didn't like them at all. That being said, when you do get used to good, you know, local microbreweries, yeah, it can spoil you. So this is it's Budweiser. I mean, what do you want me to say? It's thin. It's got its flavor to it. It's not. It's got low bitterness, low a little bit of yeastiness, a little bit of, you know, white bread. I mean, it's just not. It's a quencher, right? You're with your buddies. You're putting it down. I'll never turn on these now. I'm drinking 1,000 of these over. You know, that's what it is. What we really want to know is when they're prepared side by side, it's the nitro. But I've never had the nitro, and I'm late in the game. Stuff's been out forever. All right, Budweiser. Nitro. Notice the head and the color. It's amazing. All right. It is creamier. It is thicker tasting. That gas does not diffuse into. It does not dissolve in the beer, so it doesn't dissipate. It kind of stays in there. It really changes the mouthfeel. That cascading nitrogen doesn't make it thin and watery, right? Kind of the same beer, but this one's thin and watery, or normal, if you will, and this one is kind of a thick mouthfeel. It smelled a hell of a lot better, and it tastes better. Read a few reviews. People really slammed it. I don't. You know, if you're not used to it, okay, because it doesn't have that gassy, makes you burp carbon dioxide, and that's a whole different mouthfeel, and this could throw you. But of course, I do this. You know, I've got thousands of videos. You know, I've done every kind of nitro and everything, so you know, I'm not being thrown by that. Matter of fact, I like it. I like it better. If I had my choice, I would definitely pick it, and I think this would be really good on tap. I just like the mouthfeel. I like the color. I like the smell. I like the maltiness. The flavor's a lot more, a lot stronger. It's just a better beer. It's still mild. Still low IBUs, low hops, and all that. But it's got more flavor. It's got a little something to it. That's the same ABV, so you're getting the same alcohol. So you might as well grab the flavor. So that's my opinion. I think the flavor. And the color don't always go by it. Things could be colored by artificial coloring and all, but assuming that's from the malts or whatever. But even, don't assume anything. Here's what we're going to do. We're just going to say that the flavor is about the same difference as the color, in my opinion. So it was a fun little experiment. I enjoyed it. Hope you all learned something. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to sub, all right? Hugely important. Hugely important. It just takes you a second. Do that. Make me a happy man. I'll see you all in the next one. Oh, next one? Got something else cool. We are going to do Pabst Blue Ribbon Extra versus Pabst. Yeah. We'll find out what one's better here in a second.